This year, the world's greatest mini bike racers descend upon Champs Park, Kettering, to do battle for the 2018 world title. Three men are determined to show the world their worth. Coming from three corners of the globe, Justin Sipes, Brad Pocock, and Mike Valade will put everything on the line in order to be crowned champion at the 2018 Minibike World Championships sponsored by Backflips. But only one can walk away in glory. This is the world's greatest mini bike race.
Hey, I'm Justin Sipes, Flaherty, Kentucky, USA. Coming back to the World Championships again. Had a blast last year. A little more prepared this year, so hopefully we get a better result.
Hi, I'm Bradley Pocock. I'm from England. I'm here to race the Minibike World Championship.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Mike Valade, je suis un Français et aujourd'hui je défends mon titre de champion du monde cette année. Et je reçois une Gucci moto.
It's currently my third year racing on the mini bikes. Yeah, I've had a fair bit of experience on these things. I'm two-time British champion now. I was finished runner-up last year into the World Championship, so this year I'm looking at getting one step closer, so one step further up onto the grid. I only want to win it this weekend. That's all I've come here to do. So either that or I'm going home unhappy again.
Last year I had no idea what to expect. I haven't been riding as much since 2015, so I come over and had no expectations. Ended up getting fourth, which I thought was good. Coming back this year a little more prepared. We're going to go for the win. I definitely got to watch out for Valade and Pocock.
Raced against some of the rivals before. Last year we had a race against Justin. He's all the way from America, which is cool to see that people come that far to race this series. Just shows how big it is. We've got Mike Valade from France, and yeah, I mean I've raced him quite a few times now and managed to beat him quite a few times, so he's not unbeatable like everyone keeps saying. So we've had him already, so hopefully this weekend we can do the same again.
Hier j'ai fait des bonnes qualifications au chrono, je suis confiant, maintenant ça reste les manches. Il va falloir faire des bons départs, la piste elle est rapide, piste technique, donc c'est mon point fort. Et voilà, après il faut rester confiant et faire des bons départs surtout.
The track this year is good. It's different. It's a little more technical than last year. It's got a lot more jumps, doubles instead of tabletops. It's definitely different. Last year it was sandy, rutted. This year it's a little more hard pack. Got some good berms, and it's just a totally different track style, I guess you would say.
To win the World Championship would be a massive step for me and also my family, being involved so much in racing and motocross and stuff like that as all four brothers of us race. If I did clinch the title this year, it would be the first World Championship that one of the Pococks have ever got, so it would mean quite a lot to me and my family. So.
Comme j'ai dit, je défends mon titre, après il va falloir rester sur ses roues, pas tomber et comme j'ai dit, surtout faire des bons départs.
The best thing about it is just how big it is over here. It used to be that way in the US and it kind of fell off, but over here everybody, you know, they're still coming up with new technology, still coming up with new bikes. It's really competitive over here. You know, there's a lot of fast guys and that's a good thing. You know, it makes everybody faster riding with faster guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no.
This is your Minibike 160 Pro Class up next. And here's Mike Blard going to make it a 3 for 3. Is he going to get a hat trick?
Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugarcoat.
First two motos, bad starts, had to come from the back, work my way up to second, but Vlad was way too far out front to catch him. And then the last one, it was a mudder, and came out, decent start, was going along good, and got a flat second lap. So I rode the whole race with a flat in the mud, and it was really, really difficult, but we kept her on two wheels and got a third, so I'm happy with it.
So the first race I ended up crashing on the first lap, which is unfortunate after a good start, but I managed to claw myself up all the way back to 5th, which was okay, and that was respectable. I was okay with that. The second race, again, got a really good start, and I whole shotted that and was leading that, and my seat came off, so that was another unfortunate thing. We raced into the pits and put a new seat back on, and I managed to get back to 4th, which was again okay, that was alright. And the last race again, the old heavens opened on the last race, the rain came down, but it made the track a bit wet. Again, I got a really good start, the whole shot leading it, and well, I come up the inside of a corner and he come up the inside of me even further. I don't understand how he done that, which is a bit unfair, I think, but it is how it is. But yeah, I slipped off it after he come past me, and I ended up second.
Game plan for tomorrow, they're calling for rain. I'm from Kentucky, so we used to ride in the rain all the time, ride in the mud. I love mud. That's one thing I didn't like about getting the flat second lap, because I couldn't really play in the mud. But tomorrow we're just going to go out, have fun, ride dirt bikes, and see what we end up.
Rumour around the paddock is that the heavens are meant to open up and real shower down tomorrow, so I'm hoping for a wet one, and I'm hoping that old Mike has not much experience in the wet like us English do. We're used to riding in the wet, so I do come into my own in the wet. Like I was about, I think I was 4 seconds faster than anyone in that last race, with it being a bit more trickier and slipperier. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, without no mishaps, we should have a good day, better day tomorrow.
Je suis vraiment content aujourd'hui, 3 manches, 3 victoires. Bon, j'ai raté mes départs, un pilote me percute à chaque départ pour pas que je parte bien. Mais bon, j'ai réussi à faire la différence. Troisième manche, j'étais un peu boueux. Fallait pas tomber, il fallait bien partir. Bon, je pars mal et je touche les pilotes un par un, donc là je me sens vraiment bien sur la moto. Je tiens vraiment à remercier Claudio Bucci pour la moto et toute l'organisation d'ici en Angleterre, qui font vraiment du super boulot. Et comme on dit, comme on peut voir, les circuits c'est vraiment joli, l'organisation c'est top, les vidéos c'est top. Voilà, je suis content d'avoir gagné 3 manches et j'espère gagner demain. Ciao.
This weather now absolutely treacherous, raining completely sideways, the wind and rain really coming down hard now. The next race is your final race of the weekend, and it's the Pro 160.
Yeah, so it started off really well today. I've had a much better day today than yesterday, more on grid than I wanted to be. I got a good start in the first one, started off of the gate second, which is quite good, made the pass very early on sights, and managed to get a good lead and check out from there and win that first race by quite a big margin. I even stopped on the last lap and waited for the time to go down, and then the last lap board come out, and then I went to proceed to my last lap. And the last race just then, yeah, it got quite a good start. And I knew Vlad, he'd won 3 races out of 5 already, and finished second in the race, in the last race. So I had to make it difficult for him, like, for sure. And yeah, I put a couple of hard moves on him and stuff like that. I tried to make it as difficult as possible for him to regain positions and that, but at the end of the day, he was so consistent and he's rode really well, so fair play to him. He ended up getting third in that one. I got second in that race to sides as well while I was messing about with Mike a bit, so he managed to check out. But yeah, no, all round today has been much better, 1-2 in the results, so, and I think that's given me third overall of the weekend, so happy with that.
Today was a good day. Actually, the first race, the track was pretty good. Went through it and ended up, my front wheel blew through a berm, crashed, and then couldn't start my bike. It's one of those, these things got so much compression, it's one of those things you gotta take your time. I took my time and it still took 4 kicks or whatever. I came back to, I think, 4th. Second moto, come out. Me and Vlad were right there going into the turn. He went outside, I went inside, got the whole shot, and then focused forward, sprinted for a couple laps. And then made a few mistakes where I almost crashed, and then my arms just pumped up. But you know, I calmed myself down, deep breaths, just tried to stay on 2 wheels, and I had a good enough lead that we took the win. Yeah, it's awesome. I wanted to do that more this year, and the one time when I thought I had a really good chance, I got a really good start, I got a flat tire. So yeah, so it's just like a weight off the shoulders and more confidence for next year. Come back, we'll be more prepared, we'll be faster. I'm just going to try to keep improving every year, get a win hopefully.
Bah, je suis vraiment content, encore un titre à ma clé. Bon, aujourd'hui c'était un peu compliqué avec la météo, j'ai pas réussi à bien rouler. Bon, après il y a eu l'effet de course, on a essayé de me faire tomber plus d'une fois, et bon, c'est comme ça. Le plus important c'est que je gagne le général. J'ai prouvé encore une fois de plus que j'étais le plus fort sur les pistes sèches. Et bon voilà, je tiens à remercier vraiment Claudio Bucci et toute mon équipe qui m'ont soutenu tout le week-end. Et voilà, maintenant place au boulot, je repars chez School Rider bosser demain. Et voilà, je suis vraiment content et merci à tous.